Hello there everyone and welcome back. It is time for us to get ready for our Retaliation mission, and once that is done, we have so much good stuff to look forward to. We're going to have a nice massive supply drop available to us. Our Spark is going to be finished before then, and we're going to have access to the Psi Operatives and a lot of our stuff there. Here's hoping. Only downside though is I don't, with my engineer wounded from the last episode due to the assassin sabotage, this alien debris is going to be a little bit on hold, so all I can really do as far as my structures is going to be getting the extra power relay down. And from there on, we're going to have to see what happens. But with that said, we got Ivan here finally with his sergeant promotion. He's got himself a slight makeover, very slight mind you, but he's going to be known as Payload. We're not going to go with Diesel, for God's sakes. The last thing I need is for him to be flammable of all things. So, with that said, let's get ready for this Retaliation, and in all honesty, I was thinking about fitting the repeater on one of my units here, but I couldn't really think of who to put on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold on to that repeater, and I think instead I'm going to put it on my Spark. I think that might be what I plan on doing, because with War of the Chosen with War of the Chosen coming out, those Sparks have the ability for their own custom components to their weapons as well. So I think that might be the route to go, unless I'm so lucky as to get like an additional customization slot for some of my weapons. But otherwise, let's get our crew set up. I don't think I'm going to have Elena in on this, as crazy as it sounds. I'm going to have Ronan taking that task. He's going to get Jackhammer fit in a moment. And I think we're going to rely on him, especially with the Warlock kind of in the area. I'm not exactly going to have... Well, I could have my Templar in here. I don't want to push him too much. I don't think I want to push him, especially since we're going to be fighting Berserkers, and Warden's probably not going to be all that effective. I want to argue against the Berserkers because they're sheer... All they are is big, massive health pools. So, with that said, we'll be good with that. Someone who can do a lot of rapid fire. So, Nyx... Ah, damn it, you're fatigued as well. I want to try to avoid fatigued players if I can help it. Oh well, Evan's kind of good regardless, because he's got Deadeye. He synergizes with Ronan if he gets into trouble because of the Warlock's ability to break through my stealth. So, now we gotta figure out the rest of my squad. So Levy, I think you're going to be in as my medic for this group, because with the sheer amount of health pool we have to deal with, that will be useful. And with that said, Grenadier will be useful for destroying cover. So Wardog or Bulwarg. I think I'll bring Wardog in on this one. Also, I can also finish 6 squad member, which again is going to get a bit awkward because I have one of each role already. Now I need to add a second one unless I really do want to throw in Elena. I don't think I want to do that. I want to try and get my roster to continue to build up. And I sure as hell shouldn't need Jake for this. There's not really going to be very many mechs in this, so he's fine not in this one. So, maybe I do take another Grenadier. Or actually I do have room for my Warren. I really do hate this idea with her fatigued. I don't know how much is going to punish me, honestly, so let's throw in Bulwark, and before I do that, I do want to check bonds and start being a little more thorough about that. So you have cohesion with Warden, which might be useful. You got cohesion with Wardog. What about Wardog? Because everyone else is already just about bonded. What I really want to know is who's bonded with the rest of the crew that's currently in here. So Maria, Jolt. So maybe I get Maria in here? Is that a good idea? Let me just check Levy. I want at least to build up one possible bond here, ideally. So, I think that settles it. I'm going to throw in Templar or my Warden. Despite how against it I do feel, so we can get that bond built up. It is Bulwark who has that high compatibility, right? Yep. And if I'm lucky enough, they're going to be bonded for this mission. I'm not really happy about it, but it does help me in the long term. That I can guarantee you. Gain that extra bits of power in. So Evan, you get your Dragon Rounds in. Oh, you already got Dragon Rounds. There you go. Smoke Grenade might be ideal. Let's actually... I may want you to have a flashbang unless someone else can grab a flashbang that might be better. We'll see. Talon Rounds, without a doubt, are going to go on Mox, I think. Or rather Nat Cook. Nat Cook's in this group, so He's going to get the tower rounds. He has the mine shield to protect from the Warlock if he does get in an awkward predicament. And Mox, I think maybe you do have the flashbang, because I didn't really give you the skill that allows you to throw a grenade first, then shoot. So this would be great for finishing off your turn if I don't want you to do a second shot. And then Templar, Warden, I'm keeping the explosive on you because you benefit from the Warlock being vulnerable to that. Also, Levy, you need your med kit. I just wish it just stayed available for me whenever I make all utility items available. That would be kind of nice. And that's actually the 1-point stock. It's a good thing I checked that. That's the 2-point stock. I do need to name that eventually, but I would like to get a better upgrade over the basic hair trigger for it. So, Talon, you got Talon. There's Jackhammer. We don't have Lockdown though. So let's switch it up. Check my upgrades quickly in case I want to sort it on to something. Oh, we also got Advanced Agility, which might be good on Bulwark here, since I am going to make him a frontline tank, as it were. Actually, that'd probably be better on Cook, since with his scout and his ability to get up forward, that might be more useful on him to get him out of a sticky situation. So, congratulations, you got that. And I think our team is all set up. It is looking like it there, unless I can throw something different on Evan, which I don't think I can just yet because I don't really have the supply for anything else. So, I think we're ready. We got 2 Resistance faction soldiers, we got 1 of each other class, so we got a nice well-rounded group. We should be prepared for this. Again, I am a little worried about not having a repeater, because that will have an impact here if I use it properly. So, we will try and do without, but it will, with the potential that the Spark might have for me. I'm not exactly sure how it performs or what skills it has. I just know it's been upgraded from the expansion being released, because apparently it was a little bit weaker before.
Just hit one of the resistance outposts hard. There may be survivors, but that's a best case scenario. We're going in to secure the site. Neutralize all hostile contacts.
Nice, short, and to the point. Let's get it done, folks. Let's get it done. Overall, this should be alright, because the Mutant Bezerkers are a melee unit, so if I can keep a good distance and then take my time shooting down, I will be fine. I will without a doubt be fine. It's just the fact that if they slow me down, that's where things are going to get bad.
There's a group of resistance soldiers hunkered down not far from your position. Move in and help fend off the attacking alien forces.
Alright, sounds good. I'm going to start pushing forward there. I don't think I want to go up that high ground, but that's an amazing spot for Evan though. Without a doubt, that's amazing for Evan, so I want to put him up there.
Steer clear of those Bezerkers. They can't do much from range, but they're lethal up close.
Oh, I know all too well. Of course, if I were to go up here, I might spot them, yeah. There'd be spot there. Try and at least prevent them from activating, if nothing else. I would like that there. At least that way it gives me a little more breathing room. Because I'm not really going to have a very effective turn with everyone sprinting up regardless. So that's my plan. Where do I want to put you, Levy? I would like you to at least be more of a support unit, of course, for obvious reasons. And let's see, Evan, I want you up here. Without a doubt, I want you up here. That's a squad sight vision. I think I'm okay with that. You can activate him later for all I care. I just don't want you to activate him now. But this might be a little bit safer because you may only see 1 or 2 of the pod there, Ronan. So I don't want you to risk that. And now, that's spotted. Warren, you're in a good spot here. And Mox, I'm gonna hang on to your grapple hook. You got amazing power potential swing here if I get you to go around. Well, if you can grapple hook up there next turn, that would be amazing. That would be the ideal circumstance. You just don't see him, and I want to make sure you don't see him at all, period. Just so I don't prematurely activate them. There. That's good. Ooh, and Evan does have an Overwatch. There's the Warlock. I was kind of expecting this. This is going to be rough. Especially with those zombies that explode. If he has them near the civilians, that's going to hurt. And you can also summon Priest as his little upgrade.
And I am your punishment.
Ooh, let's see how it goes for you then, because you haven't really been impressing me the last few times. Hell,
Commander,
you were getting beaten up by a bunch of lost the first time I saw you.
it throws off the rest of our operation.
So this is going to make things complicated, but sadly no hit. That would have been amazing to put that on fire. The fire wouldn't have taken effect till next turn, mind you, and ooh boy. This is what I was worried about. This is kind of why I want that repeater. Because now there's a lot of them to deal with. At least we got resistance operatives to help us. So if they soften up, that'll help a ton. Especially with their rifles now doing full proper damage. The first time I saw that they did only like 2 damage. Now they're actually doing their work. Now I just gotta be able to pick up the slack. Aw, sadly there's only 2, so not as exciting as I would have liked. And Mox is not... He can grapple there, but it's probably not as exciting as I made out to sound. Because he can't quite flank. And the target preview is not really helpful, because it's telling me I don't get vision, which I'm pretty certain is a lie. I'm gonna hang on to Mox. Hang on to Mox for a little bit. And let's see. The priority has to be that dang Berserker. And there are 2 Berserkers, so... Without a doubt, let's kill the right pod here. And if possible, kill that second one as well. And there was a flank, or so it told me. Oh well, I guess not. So let me get us started. These things are going to be like the easiest thing to hit. And he is enraged. I probably should have shot the other one considering it was already wounded, but Deadeye is kind of a must here. Take that shot and hit him hard. Oh god, seriously? Seriously, did you just miss? Well, that sucks. Needless to say. So Mox, try and take your shots then. I'm just wondering how to use this combat presence, because I'm pretty certain it uses up an action, right? And it's not going to be helpful. Ooh. I might as well use it on Ronin. He's got an amazing critical hit chance. I just want to put him somewhere where he's not going to burn to death. Let's give it a try. If not, then I'll try and back him up with the rest of the squad. I just want to give this a try and know its limitations. So, Knife 4, kill him. Now! Thank you. Now for my next trick. Let's see if we could put this on Rodin. Combat presence. I'm assuming that takes an action. Okay, did take an action. That's still good to know. And 54% chance to crit still damn sexy. Just give it to me. Give it to me. Because you sure as hell gave it to him. And that was full cover right next to Bulwark, so that's a little bit of a mistake, but I think I can live with it. And if that doesn't kill him, then Warden can finish off the Berserker. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the kill, but we got our way to clean up. Going for a slash. Get your achievement. Get ready to parry. Maybe it's a mistake to put you there, because I don't know if the Berserker has like an AoE kind of melee attack. But since cover's not really a big deal for you, parry's probably ideal. Now, Whiplash, let's try and wound this thing up as nice as we can. Since there's not really going to be any mechs. He's not happy. I think that much is certain, but there's not much else I can do aside for wound him. As much as I can possibly hit him for. Even with the 4 points of damage. Killed only a civilian, that's fine.
Commander, Advent isn't backing off. They've got units in the AO that are ignoring our forces.
Oh crap.
To get a better shot at the civilians. Take those bastards down.
I forgot about that damn Muton.
All traitors in your resistance, a death of fire and pain.
When they get back to base, we'll have to give our soldiers some time to heal.
Oh god, not...
Mentally and physically.
Do you feel the
Well, this is getting awkward. I guess there's multiple conditions that the warden just suffered from. Force him to be tired. I did not account for that second muton. At least I can back away. I'm hoping I can back away, right? So kill that muton. The last thing I want is for the resistance to shoot and kill that zombie. Yeah, that damn grenade really made things complicated. And Warden panicked. I don't think Levy has revival protocol yet, does he? He does. I can hold on to that because Levy's kind of fine right now. There's no threat of him exploding just yet. Now, one of them is due to explode, so I want to shoot one, hoping that it'll explode on the other one. That's my thought process. I just hope I'm far enough away with both Warden and... Where is Warden anyway? I think I want Warden to go over and kill that Bezerker first, just to make sure only one gets hit. If one gets hit at all. And Levy's gonna need to move too. That was painful for poor Levy. It sounds like my Warden got another negative condition too. He had a sphere of vipers, and apparently he had a risk of panicking as my allies got wounded. That's all I know. That is all I know. You are not meleeing them. I learned my lesson from the damn purifiers. So go and kill this thing. That's the second focus for you.
The loss of these subordinates is as meaningless to me as it is to you.
Now hold on to that idea. Now we'd like to grapple over there, but I guess I'm not going to get to. Is there any way I could see the muton? Actually, yeah, I see a muton down there, but it's a little bit obfuscated by the fact that there's these two zombies here too. So I want to make sure which hex actually has vision of the muton. So I'm hoping this is the one exploding. It didn't do as much damage as I was honestly expecting, but it's clearing up the mess. It is clearing up the mess. Now I just gotta get mocks. Actually, Evan, you don't even need to shoot with the sniper rifle. Although, to be honest, you would have gotten extra action if I shot with the rifles of repair, or reload rather. That honestly would have been better in retrospect.
To that position.
So we have Raph. Not quite enough to kill him. I do have a frag at least, unless I want to attempt 2 shots. And he already used his grenade. Just gotta make sure I see him.
On the move.
This muton dies. It's just a question of how I want to kill him.
Boom.
So, that'll shred his armor, that'll kill his cover, and Mox should easily clean up. And I saved the acid grenade for the Warlock, ideally. Bit of a messy start. Hold that thought. Yeah, I figured as much. I figured as much. It's a good thing I stopped myself before jinxing it. Oh, well, we still got a muton to clean up. And if you're lucky, the muton will shoot you. Oh, you got Pari. I'm not afraid of this. I am not afraid of you. How does it feel, muton? How does it feel knowing that someone else can also block melee attacks? And even worse, even more insulting, the resistance is going to finish you off. Okay, now let me finish my sentence there. It was an awkward start, just mainly because that plasma grenade really complicated things in a hurry. But we got through that, with only one casualty.
We need to get in there before the aliens slaughter those people.
My power will wash over the battlefield.
And I do have a free reload, so let's get moving. Oh, he's a skirmisher. Well, I'm sure we understand what Mox's crimes are. But he has a valid alibi. He has a valid reason for all those atrocities he's committed. A little bit of mind control will help remedy any crime he may have committed. Just a little accusation of mind control and it's all better. You would hope, anyway. Nonetheless, I don't think I can risk pushing up any further safely. And I don't actually have a battle scanner or a battle probe. Yeah, a battle scanner or scanning protocol to detect those faceless, so this might get awkward still if I end up right next to one. Nonetheless, they're going to soften up the units, the mutons and berserkers for some. Never give up. Yep, I agree. We're here to help, despite the fact we may have tumbled a little bit from a plasma grenade. Ooh, but if you can kill that muton, that'd be great. Geez, look at that. 360 no-scope right there, I think. If that's how it works. I'm not sure, I wasn't paying attention to Halo at the time, so I don't know how exactly that meme... what exactly that meme means. Nonetheless, I love the fact that they are hitting and soften them up, although Enraged Berserker is a bit of a nuisance. So, now how do I want to approach this? Do I have a grappling hook? Close, but no cigar. So Mox, you just go here. I do need to reload Jackhammer. I really do need to reload Jackhammer, so I'm going to have to wait a turn. Although they're going to go after the civilians anyway, so I'm kind of okay poking up. Just got to get my Overwatches ready. I think I'm close enough to justify an Overwatch at least. And also, I do need to heal. Just to be safe. So, Bulwark, you took a lot of hits there from explosives. Your armor may be gone, but you're in good shape, buddy. It's just Ellen that needs to be... No, it's not Ellen, damn it. It's Levy here that needs to be fixed, patched up. And also you Overwatch on a sprint, even if it is only a pistol, so do that. And now Warren, I don't know what to do with you. That's fire though, you're not going there. Just Overwatch as much as I can, because once I get that building, it's on. It is going to be on. What about my grapple hook options? Okay, I have options here. Not up there though. I want to get a little bit closer to that. In case I want to shoot something up on the north side. So where is that Warlock hiding? Oh boy, more company. Thankfully, I was sort of prepared for this. Until the Overwatch missed anyway. Lockdown did nothing. Although pistol I'll take. Pistol on the foot. I don't... That missed. Where's the Warlock? I'm really curious where the Warlock's hiding still. There he is. So more spectral zombies. Go figure. Just when I need more complications. At least I got this Berserker's attention. But Evan... You know, everyone needs to move. Which is okay. It's Evan that really has to move. Everyone else can freely move and still shoot, though. I am just terrified that those resistance are going to shoot the zombies on me. That is what I'm terrified most right now. I hope they made the AI a little bit smarter to focus on the actual aliens and not the Warlock's abilities anyway. Because they're doing good so far on the shooting front. If they could soften up the South Pod for me, that'll help. Oh well, you're doing good so far. I applaud you nonetheless. Just keep hitting. That's... Nope. That was not a shot.
I cannot hide for long. My power precedes me wherever I go.
So... Fault seems to... Okay, so Fault seems to hit both them, and it does give me an accuracy boost, so let me hold on to that. Warren, you hold on to that idea. I need to clean up this one Berserker first, before I do anything. And unfortunately I put you in a bad spot there. And you can't actually grapple hook up there. I'm a little bit shocked. Nonetheless, I like the flank and high ground vantage point. Just gotta keep my eyes open. Because you are probably not wanting to stay there. I don't think I want you to stay there. Good spot here for the Berserker. Any other better spots? Not really, unless I want a melee, which I do not want to do. Oh, I do have running gun actually. So I can get behind them. This just begs the question, Muton or Berserker? Because what, he does 11 damage minimum I think on a crit? So 9, 10, 11. So that's 11 damage right there. I'm pretty certain that's a guaranteed kill. I just need Levy to kill the zombie now. Actually, I have a better idea. Because I have teamwork. I have a much better idea. Let's just hope we don't get that horrible miss like with the Deadeye. This is going to work nicely. So now, Evan, you're going to use teamwork on Ronin in a moment. I just need to get you to safety first. And ideally, I want you to get to high ground. So, start preparing yourself for that. So now, you got Fault, we got Mox, we have Bulwark. Levy's going to take the shot on the zombie. And there's no civilians around to suffer from the explosion, so I have that going for me. Kill him. There. Oh, there was a second one. That I did not account for. Although Mox can rectify that easily enough. Oh, that one at least wasn't detonating, so maybe I could have got away with that. But free reload it is. Getting that in. And we have Raph to actually reposition you against the Muton. Although, that Muton is in an awkward spot. You have Demolition, not Suppression. And Warning can still move, although there's going to be another grenade, isn't there, with these three here. So that the Muton actually needs to die. I need to attempt that fate. Attempt that. And you just murder the hell out of this thing. It's a hit, but not a crit, sadly. Hair Trigger, thank you very much. That 5% chance is welcome. That might as well have been a crit. It was damn close to the same thing. I really would like to keep... Oh, Stun Strike. It didn't work before. I want to attempt it again. I want to see how this works. What the hell? For a moment it looked like I just straight up killed that damn thing. What the hell? I guess it didn't kill him or something? I am confused what just happened there, but it works better for me. Because now Mox got a good follow-up, I think. I'm not gonna lie, that was really awkward looking. But we can still work with this. Now, Ronin, you don't have running guns, sadly. But you have a damn good chance to kill it. Do it. Ah, god damn it. So was it stunned? It's literally called Stun Strike, right? So I'm hoping... Well, I guess it didn't. Oh, I'm so lucky there. Although I need to say, I'm a little disappointed by Stun Strike. It has good use. I see some value in it. If I knew that's what it did earlier, I could have done that at the very beginning of the turn. Rather than wait till the very end. But the ability to one-shot Mutons could not be overlooked with that jackhammer. I just wish that wasn't a miss, although I wish I have gotten closer even. Not got hidden behind cover and just got as close as I could for the best chance to actually hit the damn thing. Oh well. I was actually expecting a stun, in all honesty. That's what I was really expecting. And it didn't happen. The ability lied to me in the name.
You will make a fitting sacrifice for the elders.
So, Mox, need you to get to work. Actually, you see some. Oh, the muton's still there. That's easily rectified. Although,
Reloaded.
you need to reload there, Nat Cook. Clean it up so everyone else can move forward. Now, there's the power of the jackhammer.
That's right.
Relish in its power. Because right now, I need all the power I can get. So, Evan cannot see anything. Or maybe it's because the squad sight doesn't work with the resistance operatives, because hell, no one sees them. Alright, do I have a frag of some kind? I have an acid grenade, and that looks like it's it. Oh, and that's a smoke grenade anyway, so I would love Evan to get a shot off. It does not look like it's happening, though. Which is a little unfortunate, but not much I can do about that. Alright, just Overwatch, I guess. Is really all I can do. You grab yourself a little bit of psychic energy there, Warden, and everyone else will poke on forward. Although I do need a reload. I do really need a reload. So let's get you up there, hopefully to safety. Levy, you just provide some covering fire. Although I don't like the idea of you being out in the open. As much as I would love to Overwatch, I'm pretty certain there's mutants that would love to shoot you. Now that I think of it. Evan, hopefully you can be useful there. And now, what does it actually say? It just knocks them back. Well, one focus for that. That seems a little bit underwhelming. I see uses for it though. When a frag grenade's not required, or probably not ideal, but I'm still a little upset. Very uneventful turn, but not much I could do when I can't actually see him, I guess. But that's about to be rectified. A burning Berserker, you know that's just going to make him extra angry. That's just going to make him even more angry. At least he already did his attack. Muton there. Muton there. And I'm certain that one also died, so civilians are dying really quick. Left and right. There's our Warlock friend. Mox got visual.
Your brazen attack on one of Advent's facilities will do little to slow the Elder's plans, Commander.
I disagree.
Chosen right where we want 'em.
Uh-oh. I just hope Levy has a restoration protocol. Oh crap. That works on 2 people? Or was that from the upgrade? I'm hoping revival protocol helps here, but Warden's not going to be useful to revive, I want to say, because we got so many other things I have to deal with right now. And I only need to save 3 more civilians. So these Berserkers need to die, and hopefully the rest of the operatives can deal with the mutons. Because they're already doing a good job now. I just don't got a good firing arc. So I can kill the Berserkers easily enough, and I think I focus on the Warlock.
We need to get our people back on their feet, Commander.
Trust me, I want to. I want to. Let's see. The revival protocol is not available. That's apparently, I thought it was on a cooldown. I'm apparently wrong. So I'm going to have to attempt fate. Let's see. Make sure I see a Berserker. Although, okay, I already see the Berserker. I just want to make sure I still see said Berserker, because it's saying I don't. I see a Chosen, but I don't see a Berserker. Now, Evan, you got a Deadeye shot. Probably not worth going for a massive hit. But seeing as you missed the first shot that was 96, you're due for a proper hit. I'm taking it. And damn, did it pay off.
My power cannot be compared to these lower forms of life.
I have a really awful cover position. It is a free action though, I'm just not going to get to shoot if I do that.
Heading out.
So, Bulwark, I actually want you to move forward once you revive, then
You're gonna be fine.
to get ready to grenade the hell out of that Warlock.
Understand your words.
Disoriented, that's a shame.
Your efforts at rectifying past mistakes will garner no praise from me, Commander.
So Warden can at least do something maybe. Oh no, you can't actually do anything. You can barely do anything. Ronin's not in a good spot, and you can't even slash the Muton. Only thing I can hope for is maybe get in a position to flank the Warlock.
Getting it done.
Oh well, he does have the Mind Shield, so he can do something risky there. I gotta somehow tempt the Warlock to waste a Mind Control or some kind of Psychic ability on him. Oh god, look how close that is. Not that I probably want to be standing out in the open, mind you. But it's still so close. And I kind of want to leave Bulwark back anyway. To kind of, so I can take advantage of his grenade.
On your order.
Oh my god, seriously? I gotta hope Mox can actually clean up, because apparently I'm not gonna get an actual shot on the Muton. Come on, I have a free action, don't lie to me. Now don't get dazed, Mox.
Stay been on him.
What are my orders? Where is my link?
So you only have one action, unfortunately. Okay, he's burning. I forgot about that. Thank God. We actually did clean out the Bezerkers. Even though it may not have looked like it. I forgot about that. We're not out of the woods yet, though. Although the Warlock's taking his time trying to figure out what to do. Maybe it's because I don't actually see the Mutons. Nonetheless, stalling tactics begin as we hope and wait for the AI to get back in action, because Warlock's now going. He's still not doing anything, but I suspect his zombies are back up, and this is not a good spot to have to deal with those zombies. This is not a good spot at all, quite frankly, with all these civilians that could easily get blown up. Unless there's some way I can manipulate, make them come after me. I wonder if the zombies actually do chase after me, or will they go after the closest thing near them? Did the Warlock not do anything? That would be amazing if that was the case, but what the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? Nothing's moving. Which I'm kind of okay with, but still. This doesn't really make the battle all that much exciting. I'm not gonna lie. It needs to be down to the wire where I'm fighting for my life, and if no one's gonna move, no one's gonna do anything, that's not gonna... Well, it's freaking me out right now. I'm worried that the game might be crashing. I've seen this plenty of times in, like, watching some XCOM videos, although I'm holding off from watching later episodes past my point, but I have seen this before, and right now I'm worried that this just bugged and crashed. So, can I save? No, I can load, but I can't save, so I may have to reload in that case. Oh no, we're good. And what basically happened is I got myself a free turn, I guess. Which doesn't do much, honestly.
Absolutely.
But I do have grenades. I have abilities I can use. And I do have vision of a muton, don't I? A really damn low chance. So I wonder what the hell that bug was. Either way, his armor's gone. Once Ronan can get in close, that's gonna hurt. Because Warren's kind of out of it for a bit still. And of course, Shell Shock. So free reload, you're gonna take that. And you can shoot at the Chosen, which is still nice for you. Although, I am forgetting about his low profile trait, aren't I? I wonder if I can eat that. Oh, he still has cover, never mind. I thought it was low profile. I might as well just shoot anyway, because Overwatch is not going to do crap. I was just thinking low profile I could use. Oh, it did use it. So that paid off, although that is still a horrible shot. So Evan's going to have to get into a better spot, and of course that shows you to the Muton. Not much I can do. I thought that would kill the cover. Apparently not, so long watch it is. Mox is not going to get to do a lot. Ronan gets a shot, but not much of one. All I can really hope for is maybe he tries to mind control you. This is risky though, with the dang Mutons kind of in vision. I can rectify that though. He is actually flanked, so that was a bit of a mistake. And he's right next to a resistance operative, so he might explode anyway. Now to think of it. Alright, Mox, I would love you to go somewhere. Somewhere for your next turn. I just don't have many options. So just go somewhere where you can grappling hook. I'm hoping this disorient wears off next turn. Burn, baby, burn. So they are going to shoot at me, probably. Yeah, another grenade, god damn it. That's kind of Bulwark's forte, isn't it? He's supposed to take those explosions, but I am really messing up on my positioning, I think. Taking so many grenades.
Their blood is spilled in fame to the honor of no one.
Alright, those Mutons are almost dead. Mind Scorch. Again. Now what happens here? The Mind Shield does work. At least there's that. But Bulwark's down. There's no Faceless yet. One Muton left. So we almost got cleaned up. They actually tried to shoot the Warlock. I approve of that, but you should have seriously gone after the flank target. I'm sorry, you should have gone after the flank. Like that, see? If two of you did that, that would have been dead. Making life so much more easier, and we gang up on the Warlock. And he's still melting. Aw, sadly that was a miss. I would have loved that to hit. Oh well, Evan might still get the kill. Oh no, not necessary. Not required at all.
I should be able to learn a great deal about your plans from this unfortunate soul.
Unfortunately, you actually need to hit the poor fool. So, oh, this makes... Alright, I'm seeing Stun Strike in a whole new light. Because apparently, it doesn't end my turn. So let's unload. You may not get your melee, but you're gonna fuck him up.
Forgive me.
Nope. Not this time.
You've learned so very little, Templar.
Don't worry, I got a backup plan. So much for that original plan, though.
Will never be yours again.
So you can grapple there, gain cover,
Positioning.
and you do have a nice accuracy bonus. It may not say much, and God, Raph is definitely not a good idea. I think that much is safe to say. But Ronan is in an amazing spot. Although no flank, seriously? Do I have another grenade option? Or some way... Oh, I do have demolition on... I actually do have demolition on Bulwark. So I'm gonna have to try and see if he's still disoriented from that. Come back to us. He is not dazed. He is not disoriented. I'm hoping he destroys that cover now. All he needs to do is find a good spot for it. Damn it, he doesn't have the ammo. So that settles it, I think. We are tempting fate. Oh, never mind. You only had one action, that's a shame. I thought you had more. Well, this is getting better and better. And I would love to tempt my luck with a flashbang. But with 76, you still got an amazing chance to hit him. I will happily take it.
You would dare strike me?
And I'm gonna strike you again as a bonus. No, I don't quite have the flank. Oh, I do have running gun. Who am I kidding? If only I had known that earlier, I could have done this maneuver. So, there's my blue move. Waypoint over. Way back there. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. If only I had thought of that earlier, but you may still kill him regardless. Good night. What a hell of a mission. But we're not done yet. We're still not done, despite all that. Right? We still have Faceless to deal with.
I will rededicate myself to the Elder's vision. I will take this disease as a sign that I must elevate myself to a higher stratum.
I'm sure we'll see them again, but that Chosen sure wasn't expecting the fight we put up today, Commander.
So this is a matter of dealing with the Faceless. A lot of damage, but he's not going to die until next turn, pretty much. Nope, he's going after Mox. Hopefully that was a sprint. Probably not. Okay, we're good. We're golden. There's got to be another Faceless around though, right? It just didn't turn the camera to me, so I'm not sure if there was another Faceless around or not. But if the Resistance can kill him, that's a good icing on the cake. We'll see if they are up for the task or not. They just need a 3. There you go. Oh, there was only one Faceless. I wonder if that's because the Warlock was in play. It got rid of one of them. I'm not sure how the game works as far as balancing it out to account for a Warlock. But still, it's aside for those damn grenades, that was damn good. Rise up and join them. Rise up and join them, the saviors of humanity. Once I spell right. Although I would have liked that swapped around, I'm not going to waste too much time on it. Way to go, guys. Could have done my positioning a little bit better if I had been more aware of those damn mutons and the fact that the stun with the stun strike, well, really standing next to Bulwark or so close to Bulwark, that really got me screwed. If nothing else though, the damn blast pane was useful there. It's just not how it should have been used. I wanted more for the armor, but we're good. It did its job. Building a better tomorrow indeed. It's just not an Advent tomorrow. It's more for humanity. So how are we doing promotions and that?
This goes to show that the Chosen are vulnerable and we can take them down. We just have to figure out how to keep them down.
So everyone's unfortunately wounded. Heavy ordnance, I love it. Let's see, grenade in your grenade only slot gains a bonus use. So 2 charges of maybe Aster Grenade or regular frag grenade. I love it. Let's do it. Bond level up, so that paid off for Ronin and Ranger at least. Now, Blade Storm or Implacable? I think I want to pick Implacable because when he gets a kill, especially with running gun, he can move out to safety. Or Blade Storm, a free sword attack on any enemy that enters or attacks from melee range. Doesn't seem all that effective unless maybe against Lost. So Implacable seems more useful, but thematically as Ronin, Blade Storm would be better, so I'm going to look for opportunities to get that. And now finally Levy. You're gonna be a field medic. Because you've been working overtime a little bit there on that regard. I just apologize for you guys having to constantly run into damn plasma grenades. But, Elerium Core, 11 civilians, and a lot of corpses. Good job, everyone.
Oh, Commander.
Good damn job. Now, let's go over to our supply drop and unlock our mech. Ooh, what do we have here? More alien alloy. Oh yeah, I forgot about that damn thing. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
But as of yet,
Wait a
we
minute.
don't have a way of getting inside. We should keep working with the Resistance. It's likely someone among their people will know where to look.
Was I seriously just robbed of the alloy and Elerium crystals here?
Word of your
Was I seriously just robbed of that? That was like a day away.
humanity, clinging to early
That was like a goddamn day away and I was robbed of that? Seriously?
save them from their
My, to drown my sorrows away, let's buy us some alloy, shall we? Because the supply drop's about to happen anyway, and I kind of need that alloy. And once the supply drop happens, I can put my radio relay down. So let's get the Elerium crystals, let's at least make up for us a little bit. And the breakthrough is done, which I'm okay with. I'm frankly okay with. We just did so much damage to it.
The aliens are still moving forward on the Avatar project.
Ooh,
Taking out that facility would deal a serious blow to their efforts.
even better. It's at the I thought it was like in general it boosts the Avatar project, but apparently I could just negate that as well, so it's a good thing I left that major breakthrough up. Because now I can do an even bigger blow.
Casualties during that last covert action, Commander. But our troops will all recover after some well-earned rest.
So we got a signal boost. Still can't hunt the Chosen just yet. So what would I like to do? Maybe just hunt the Hunter. But I don't think that matters now because the supply drop's going to trigger before this. So let's get something basic, something quick. Ooh, what's this? +3 power on Avenger. I like the idea, but I already got plans for that. PCS 9 days. Combat intelligence. Improves hacking. Increases combat intelligence for who, though? Probably... I should give that to Firewall. Extra intelligence would be good. He might get wounded, though. Let's try it. I'm curious to see what happens. And the plus hacking bonus will still be useful. Probably could have done... I could have probably done better things with my time, mind you. But I apparently wasted 5 days trying to get that alloy and Elerium anyway.
I can't have them out there spreading word of your exploits. Now can I?
Oh, it's still gonna spread.
Never had any issues targeting civilians, and their Chosen
Look at
are no
that.
different. The Resistance is counting on us.
Advanced
to protect
grenade
their
launcher,
people. We can't
plasma
let them
grenade
down.
upgrade,
I do not think I could have
and a
predicted
breakthrough to
this
boot.
outcome. Though it is.
Ooh, what is this?
The aliens make a strong statement by fielding these massive creatures as their frontline combat unit. I doubt they thought anyone would.
Anyways,
resist
let's get
the face
ourselves
of the
some plasma
alternative of
rifles.
Staring down a muton.
I don't need anything else. As much as I would love to get more intel, with it only taking 3 days, that's not a huge issue.
To begin, Commander.
I just need all the other supplies and research. We're moving up to the big guns now. And with that said, staff recovered from wounds. Perfect. So get back to your excavation project. That's what I want you to do. How long is that going to take though? Because you were interrupted early, 10 days, so... I will excavate that for the shadow chamber, and then I might hold off on excavation for now. And the spark is made. I am so excited. Spark 001. Well, we're gonna have to see what you're capable of. Ooh, cinematic. You're not the prettiest looking thing, are you? Now, I already know what I'm gonna do with these suits anyway, so what can I build as upgrades in the meantime, I wonder? I might want to try experimental grenades, although I need supply as well for if I'm going to start getting used to this, because I want Shadowkeeper, the Hunter's Axe for Ronin, and of course upgrade all my grenades, because that's what the Muton research was for. Once I upgrade this, it will upgrade all my frag grenades to be the same quality as the Mutons just used on me. And there's no reason to grab those, because that would be instant. So, how many Elenium cores do I have? 4. So let's begin, shall we?
I'll send word as soon as we're finished, Commander.
Now, supply drops in a day. I'm a little paranoid now about leaving this rumor behind, because I was robbed last time of good, valuable resources.
Patching it through to your quarters now. I had high hopes.
And he is happy with us.
Commander, and you have
And intel is slowly going up. Chosen will initiate additional dark event. That's scary. And there's going to be another sabotage on the Avenger. Ooh, why do you have to keep making it worse? Oh. So this is probably what he did. There's a 4th dark event now that I have to choose from. To make things more difficult. But I'll leave this hidden event hidden for now until I feel like I need to. But I don't like Left Behind because I do a lot of covert ops. Hell, I did for the longest time have an engineer to help speed that up, so I would like to avoid that. And this is what I want. Suit up. Make all the armor projects instant. I may get rid of heavy excavation, because now we're working towards plasma weaponry. And that's the only excavation I have in mind for a bit. Now, do I care about the intel rewards? Because I don't know if that's the missions or anything else. If I were to do the research, if that would be awards. So, let's get more supply of the supply drop, shall we? I got plenty of intel to get access to. And once we grab that, that will be the end of this episode, I think. I want to go take a look at my Spark, get them all customized and tuned up, and we are in good shape. Actually, let me get that power relay going now to just save me 2 days. There we go, power relay, get started. That'll be 12 days for that. It did slow down my debris a little bit, but that's not a big deal yet, because I still need the power.
I'm glad to see our joint effort paid off like we hoped.
So, and Jake is now much more intelligent, which I think he was average intelligence.
New opportunities to strike at the elders, should you wish to pursue them.
So, I think I want to recruit another engineer though, because there's nothing I can do to slow down the Chosen, and I definitely want to make this an effort too. Let me hunt the Hunter first. I think is actually engineer I can get value out of now. So, what's the bonuses? 1 mobility. So Ranger is definitely required. So Jeremy and I think Ivan, because one thing I've been neglecting the past few episodes is this also builds up your bond quite a bit working together. And since you're close to a bond anyway, that should work well for you. And I'm not allocating the alloy. Sorry, you're on your own for this one. But 12 days, I expect an engineer back.
Just hope your people can keep up.
Now with all these delays, let's finish up our race, shall we? Get that supply. We are golden. So, thank you all for watching. It was a bit of a rough mission, but with all the supply and alloy I have available, and intel to boot, we got a lot we can get done the next few episodes at least. I was going to say days, but it's still technically true.